Okay, time to share some Sephora VIB haul. I just got it in the box. To be fair, I already opened up the box and tried to unwrap some of them so I wouldn't be fumbling for God knows how long. But for the most part, it's all in here. I had to wait because they actually split up the package, so I'll take these out one by one. First things first is these Smooth Finisher Exfoliating Bath Mitts. So these are originally, I think, $10, but they were already in the sale bin. I was basically already shopping in the sale section on the website. And so this one's a lot more kind of like a somewhat practical purchase rather than just fun. But I needed an exfoliating mitt, and the one that I got from Amazon a couple years back needs to be replaced. So basically this was a good alternative. Originally it was $10, but then I saw it being on sale for $5. So basically I got one free anyways. I would get one free, but then plus the additional 20% VIB coupon. So far so good. I mean, it looks really big. I can see losing maybe a little bit of traction when it gets a little wet, but like holding grip inside, but it already feels pretty exfoliating just from first glance. Yeah, and it's in black and white, so it's not bad. Although I will say that this, I may or may not keep this plastic casing for like travel purposes. The good thing about this would be easy to bring on an upcoming trip that I have. It would be easier, so I think I may bring the plastic at least. If I can take off the carton, it may be easy for me to just leave in there. Okay, so that was a fun, practical purchase. Next, this is one of the things that I already opened because the plastic was just so hard to remove. And this one's, what is this? The Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. And this one's in Madeline. So I got the one that I felt would match me, but would be just like a little shade brighter. And I'm excited to try this again. I remember purchasing this like one time a couple years back, and I don't really remember why I didn't purchase it again. But I do remember liking it. I need something that was like in between. Okay, hold on. In between my, actually a couple of my concealers. Oops. I needed something in between my other concealers consistencies. So the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm not even going to talk too much about it because everyone and their mother has had this at one point and has used it, and I do like it for its consistency, and it's just a really good all-around concealer, obviously. But for me, it does feel a little thick sometimes. It's hard to explain. Hold on. Especially for someone who uses their stuff quite often. This feels a little, what's the word? It's just thick, and it's a lot harder to work through if you want like a more natural look. It's just very thick. I don't know how people use this like concentrated just under their eyes. I don't think it's meant for that. It doesn't feel like it should be, although I know everyone has already used it, but you can already see like how hard it is to blend out, and it's really, I mean, everyone loves this, but it's just for a natural or easy look, it's not the best. And then this one, ooh, that feels so much nicer already comparatively. It's more smooth, and it kind of seeps in, but you still have enough consistency to keep blending it out. Ooh, that's nice. Obviously it's a different color. This is like when the darker parts of my face and when I'm really tan, and then this one's like a nice brightening one. one. Ooh, that feels really good, actually. So it's a really good gel concealer. I think people underestimate looking at the Sephora collection line, but it is very good. Next, oh, and then this one I have the Wet n Wild concealer, and this is actually pretty good for a drugstore. I've been using it up. This is my third one of this, the Photo Focus one. I think this is good too, but the problem is you run out of it really easily because it's just smaller and you tend to use up a little bit more, but it's still really nice, the consistency of it all. So I just needed something that's in the middle. This one sucks. I would not repurchase this again, the Born This Way natural concealer. I think this is really good if you just want, like it says, natural. It's very liquidy. I feel like I've been using this up for 6 months already, and I'm making headway. It's like this much left, so it's still got a decent amount. But the problem is it's so liquidy that I use it to kind of mix with my Wet n Wild concealer for kind of like the same consistency as this one gel concealer, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Let's see. I think I may end up liking it and using it a lot more, especially in the summertime. So far, so good. Yeah, definitely. It's like a mix of, if you mix those two consistencies, it's a lot better, then a lot less thick than the Tarte, but still gel-like for the other concealer. So I now remember why I liked it so much. Next, let's see. Oh, this one's exciting. Okay, so I opened one of these just to open the packaging because it's so hard to remove. This one's the Sephora collection colorful shadow and liner, and this one is in turquoise. I really wanted a fun liner color so that I could, I don't know, I could get it on my hand. Let's see if I can get it. That's a little better. I just wanted it to be a really nice, just like a nice color that was a lot more playful for my lower lash line, but wouldn't be a shadow. I have yet to find a shadow that could just like glide easily, and also like this one I could probably blend out. Ooh, this kind of sets really fast though. That's nice. So yeah, if you're gonna blend it, you might want to blend it as soon as you put it on there. Ooh, but that's really pretty. Okay, it has a little bit of a shimmer. It's not completely matte, but it's not like chunky shimmer, which I hate, so I'm glad about that. But yeah, this is definitely for like a playful under the lower lash line look, and it's really hard to get with a regular eyeshadow, and I just don't need any more eyeshadow, so I think this is going to be really fun to play with. And this one, I started to, but I didn't finish opening it. And this is this one's more like a royal blue navy color, if that makes sense. Hold on, put this over here. This one is definitely, ooh, yes. Okay, I've been trying to find this color, this kind of royal blue color, forever, in a like eyeshadow, but something that I actually get on my lashes. And I found one from NARS, but it didn't translate well on my eyes. And I tried it with the primer, and I tried it with like everything, and it just wasn't coming out as vibrant as I wanted it to be. So this, ooh, okay. Oh man, these are creamy. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is probably not the best. This is a lot creamier, if that makes sense. Oh yeah. Man, these are nice. Okay. I am not actually that pissed about that one. This one's kind of like a true navy color, so I'm very happy that actually both of those worked out. Definitely going to play with those on the lower lash line. And it's just a lot easier. I really wanted this vibrant color, and I just couldn't get it in an eyeshadow. I probably wasn't doing it right, but I was putting, like, a white base, and I was trying to put, like, a primer and everything, and I just wasn't getting it. And it was just, my eyes were getting really red. So this will just make it a lot easier. So these are, like, shadows and liners, but I don't see myself actually using it as a liner. But definitely on the lower lash line. Hell yeah. Ooh, that's fun. I'm gonna put these back. Okay, let me put you guys back up here. Next, I have really fun, other fun end of the spectrum are these reds. So I've been really obsessed with using bright reds or dark reds, just red lip kind of girl this year. And this one, again, Sephora collection. No one ever likes, I never hear people talk about it too much. And I don't know why, because they're actually really good for me, or maybe my standards are just because I haven't been exposed to the super high-end ones, but I've done enough mid-range ones with these to know that these are decent. Ooh. Okay, I'm used to having the one other Sephora collection lipstick that I had, that I used up, was actually, like this. It was very, sheen, like it had a sheen, it was very smooth. This one's like matte, like part of the NARS packaging. Ooh. Oh, maybe, I think this is the matte one, not the Rouge Cream. Yeah, this is the Rouge Matte Lip. Okay, no wonder. It's a completely different consistency. This one's, I think, M14, but I do know the name was Wanted. Ooh. That's like, what is it? That's like true lip porn right there, when it's like freshly out of the packaging. Oh man, that's so nice. I kind of don't want to ruin it, but I'm gonna anyways. Oh man, it's not coming off the best. Sorry, I'm trying to use natural lighting, but it's not really doing it. But it's like an actual true red. Oh man, I don't want to like break it. Break it in. It was just so nice. Ooh, pretty. Okay, doesn't translate as well. Let me move this over. Oh man, oops. Yeah, it's like a bright matte red. I like it. I'm used to having a darker red. Okay, I think this is better. Finally found it. This is the Sephora collection brush that I have, and this one's a Rouge Cream. And this one is, I mean, you can see the difference just in the texture of the lipsticks. This one's more matte, and this one's just a nice shine. And then this one is more like, what is it? It's just creamier. So very true to its name. It goes on with a lot less tug. And I think it's very vibrant. This is more like a red orange though. This is number 48. I don't remember the exact name of it. But man, this is like a more true orange, like red orange, the cream, and then the matte is like a true matte. Although it's not picking up as well as I'd like. But I guess I'm more used to like the Smashbox liquid lip and Boss. This one I wear daily. And this one's like a liquid lip that is like pretty man. Like it's like a red, vibrant, in your face red color. So comparatively, It does come off a little sheer, which is odd because it's like a matte. But maybe because I'm used to a lot more vibrant ones or a lot more in-your-face ones. I could still see myself wearing this though. I feel like this would be a really nice everyday color. Yeah, it's coming off a little, but like when you layer it, it definitely comes off more thick. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, definitely gonna play around with that. And then, of course, I had to get another red, I know. Well, those two were mine. This one is just, and that one I think was like $4 plus the 20% off, so steal. Okay. I haven't tried this one before from the Sephora line. You know what, let me get my arm up. This one is, I think, it doesn't even say actually. I think this is like the sleek lip line, but this one is in number 20. And this one, I remember, it was called something like Most Wanted Red. And this one is like very, very, what's it called? It's like a very vibrant red, if that makes sense. This looks, oh yeah, that looks like what I wanted. Like a darker, vampier red. I really like that. That's like an evening lip. This one's like a day lip. And then these two are my usual daily ones, but okay, yeah, that one is definitely calling my name. Wanted Red. I remember this one because I was like, I want a dark, vampy red, but a true red, not just like something that looks like a plum or a maroon. So that one's really nice. Okay, so I've got these two. Now that we've got these two red out of the way, I'm really excited to try that dark matte red, which I think is, what was it? Yeah, I think this was like Wanted as well. It's really, I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this one, especially in the fall. I think I'm really gonna get a lot of use out of it. It's a little chunky on the side. I think that's just with packaging, but good for me. I wonder how much comes in this though. Is it like a lot? Is it not that much? Oh, it's decent amount. Decent. Okay. So I think I'll really like this dark matte red, number 20. And then the next one I'm excited to open is this one. This one came separately for some odd reason. Now where is that little like plastic thing? I cannot find it. Ah, here. Okay. Ah. This is not better. There. I think I need darn it. This is so hard to manipulate. Open, come on. Ah, here we go. Okay. So this one was also part of the Sephora collection. It's called Beauty Amplifier Mattifying Base. It's a lid and liner primer. I just wanted to get something that would be good for traveling, honestly. Ooh, wait, why does it look like a shadow? Huh. It's got I thought it was a cream, honestly. Okay, so it kind of goes into the skin it's really matte. I mean, I can feel that right away. So I guess this is like right underneath the eye. And it's a good It's like a mattifier for all of your liner and shadow needs. Let's see. Let's test it out. I use a lot of eyeshadow from the Lorac Pro palette, so let's see what I can get done with this matte right here. Okay. I think I'm supposed to have a brush. So the one that I really want to get done. I guess if I put this right here, ooh, I like broke that lid. Don't know why. And let's see if I can go in with a decent shade, like this sable. Or like espresso or something. Do I see immediate difference? It's very mattifying, I'll give it that. But honestly, we'll see. That may be a miss. I may have to do like a primer and other stuff. It's a very interesting powder. It's like, I think it's supposed to make it more matte in that, but I don't know. We'll see. Gonna try that differently. Don't know how I feel about it right now. And then this is the fun this one is why I got, this one was a really good deal, I think. It's from the Makeup Forever line, the Ultra foundation in, what is this, Y325. So hopefully, So we'll see how this beauty amplifier works. Honestly, I think it kind of looks like an eyeshadow. I thought it was going to be a cream, actually. It didn't have the best description on the website, but it was like $3 or $5 or something, and I figured anything would help, especially when I want like a really vibrant color, or if I just want my lids to look good. And it says mattifying on here, so I figured that since I have such oily eyelids, it would at least help me. Like if I try this with, I want to see if this works with a primer and then on top of it, because I just tried using it with just the eyeshadow and itself, and it didn't look like it actually did much. I'm just using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Okay, so there's the primer. And then I'm gonna pack this on a little bit and see how this applies. Like hopefully, it feels really powdery though, I'll be honest. It feels like a really matte shadow, clear shadow, like, or a skin shadow. Skin colored shadow. And then, okay, let's see if I can get one of these eyeshadows. I feel like a Tartelette. These are kind of like nudes. I don't know how well this will show off the actual look. So let me try to find a more playful palette. Okay, can I at least try to see if this works with like, a nice pink maybe? I don't know. This isn't coming off that good. Okay, let me try with this one. I actually haven't used this yet, but this is from a purchase like the beginning of the year, so the last VIB sale, so I haven't really if I can play with this one. And I know that there's this one very pretty Extra Bitter is the shade. It's a very beautiful, like, burnt orange. And hopefully, I don't know. Okay, I think this purchase could be a miss. I don't know yet. We shall see. It kind of looks really, I don't know. It doesn't look like it did much besides it did mattify a little bit. Who knows? If this is a miss, I will definitely just use it as like a regular priming shadow and just to have it all over. Who knows? It'll at least be like a decent all over the lid kind of color. But that one was kind of a fail. This lid primer thing. Don't think it'll make too much of a difference. Okay, the next ones are a lot more exciting. So I actually got 2 of these because I obviously was getting something online and it's just really hard to decide. And then I looked up a ton of swatches. I found a really helpful site that had all of these swatches online. And it was either between R300 or Y325. So I figured because these actually retailed for like 25, I think, originally, or 28. But now they are actually 19 in the sale section of the Sephora website, obviously. So I was like 19 each and then plus the 20% off. This is the time to try, and if one doesn't work, I can always just mix and match. I think this is actually good shades for me. This looks a little bit more peach, I think, or pink, so that may be better for me when I have really a darker tone, and then this looks like good all over. So let's see. This one's R300, and this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I've actually never tried this before. Oh, it's actually a full size. I thought it was, oh, it's actually not. It's like half a fluid ounce. So I think these are like the more petite or the small versions of these. But this is actually a decent size. It would actually take me a second. I think this is my Too Faced foundation. And yeah, it's a little bigger. Obviously, this is 1 fluid ounce. So it's not too bad. It's like half. So now it makes sense. Okay, so it has I've never actually tried the Makeup Forever foundations, and I've never purchased them. But I figured since they were on sale, plus I got the coupon, I might as well try this fancier ones. So this one's R300. Oh, too much. My fault. But, okay. First impression, obviously, this is really liquidy. I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, I've tried this before. It's totally fine. Oh, I will say though that I think I actually did a really good job picking out the color. My face is like a lighter than the rest of my body, so ooh, that's nice. Let me try it with this one, if I can wet it a little bit. Wet time. Huh. Okay. You know, I'm actually not mad at that. Ooh. Okay, definitely happy with this. So far, so good. I actually really like how that kind of blended out. I think this is a really good natural kind of foundation. A lot more, not as heavy as some of the other ones that I've had. I've had really thick ones, like the MAC ones I really don't like. They're always thick to me. They feel thick. And then others are like too liquidy and not easily workable and movable. So I really like the Born This Way Too Faced. This is actually my second one. and this one's actually down here. I kind of wish I let it settle first because you can't see how much I've actually used up. It's like down here. But I will say that this, I feel like I need extra coverage though. I know this is medium to full, but that's if you layer this, and I don't like layering foundation because I guess I'm just used to like BB creams or CC creams, so I figure this one is actually pretty natural. This whole line is very natural. The concealer I already talked about, so I actually think this would be a good thing for me. So I'm actually kind of excited that worked out. So I'm gonna go ahead and open. I'm gonna go ahead and open the makeup eraser, the original makeup eraser. I actually really like this. So this is a second purchase. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open the original makeup eraser. And actually this is a repurchase kind of. I already have one in black, and I've been really using that. I've been using that for the past 4 months, I think, and I've been really liking it. So I'm probably going to be bringing that on my trip when I go abroad. But this one, I've been using that so much that, I hate how I just said that. Hold on. Cut. So I'm going to go ahead and open the original makeup eraser. So this is actually a repurchase technically. I'm still using the one that I have that's in black. And that one I've been using for about 4 to 5 months. I've been really liking it. It's actually saved me a lot of money because I don't have to buy the Pond's cleanser as often, or even at all. This is the last one that I had as a backup, and since then I haven't purchased a new one because I used up the old one. So this is actually my little travel one that I just keep for backup because I always go through them. So I've been using it obviously, but it just hasn't been as fast. Like usually I go through this in like 2 months. The bigger one obviously is about like 5 months. Let's say 4 or 5 months. But this one I am sold actually. So I was gonna get one of the knockoff ones, but then I realized that I might as well just invest in the original, and I am happy with that. I really like it. It's exfoliating enough that it will remove all the makeup, but not so harsh that it'll irritate your eyes or your skin, and you literally just need water with this. I am an avid I think I'm converted to this now actually. I don't foresee myself repurchasing Pond's anytime soon. I've been using this for years to remove my makeup, that now it feels weird to not have it. I still use it for like certain things or when I'm just in the mood to, but this one is definitely convenient, especially at the end of the day where I don't want to take out like cotton pads to use this, and then I have to double cleanse. This one I can just go to the sink straight away, run it underwater, remove my makeup, and then also wash my face at the same time. It just takes out the additional step, which you don't think is that hard, but it makes a difference when you're coming back home and you're really tired. So yeah, this whole removes your makeup with just water motto is actually true. So I had to go and repurchase this one because the one I've been using, I've used it for 4 to 5 months, and I plan to use it in my upcoming trip, but I was worried that it wouldn't, not that it wouldn't work, but I would kind of use it up so much that it just wouldn't have that like nice texture and feel, and that I would like rip it. I haven't ripped it yet actually, so this is just a nice extra backup, which I'm not angry about, because when I wash it, it's easier for me to just have one in the hamper and then one that I'm using. So it's just nice to have a backup. And I think these two will be all I really need in the near future. Now and in the near future, I don't see myself having to get another one of these, which is good because these are $20. So, but with the sale, obviously, it's additionally worth it. Ooh. So this one is pink. The one that I have is black, and I actually really like that one because if it's like a red lip that I always wear, it will stain a little bit until you wash it. So make sure you wash it as soon as you're done. You can like hang it up to dry, but after I'm done, I always like do a quick soap or baby shampoo run through and just make sure I get all the really dark colors or the really like the waterproof or the liquid lips out of the way, because those can stain if you leave it long enough. But otherwise, I've never had a problem getting out like my foundation, my concealers, my liquid lips, and my mascara, my brow mascara. So it's really good. Like it's not that hard. It's actually surprising how easy it is to just like wash it, rub it through it, and it will come out. So this one, I don't know, this one feels really soft actually. So this should be the same, but when it's wet, it's a really weird sensation first, but it will save you so much money. And if you do use something like a cream or wipes, it'll just save you money and less waste, obviously. And it's really easy to carry if you are planning to spend the night somewhere that's not your house, or on the weekend, or if you're gonna go on a quick trip. It's nice to actually have in your bag. That way you just need a sink. It's so easy. I am an avid lover of this one. So happy about that repurchase.